Great. May I invite you to the next question together with me, or to do a little bit of trying out what can I do about headaches, how to work with them. And there are so many different reasons, causes why you could have headaches. So there's not one single answer, but in a way, when you have headaches, the blood circulation or something does not flow as it should be, or the nervous system is not as quiet as it should be, or the nourishment of the head is not as it should be, or the head just tells you something else is wrong, you have stress in your soul, and there are too many sorrows. So what can we do to support this system to relax? And in order to relax, it must be able to trust. And in order to trust, it must be somehow in connection with something. Then you can only trust when you have a good experience. Experiences in what can I trust? Is there something? Just arrive at yourself and breathe. And now I just invite you that you open your arms as high as it's possible for you, towards left and right, and just sense in the space behind. And then allow your arms to pull you back a little bit, that you really are pulled backwards. And then let go. I didn't tell you, sorry, but I now want to do a few exercises which go backwards. So all the time, come in front, stop in front, and when you walk backwards, stop in time, that you do not hurt yourself, that you do not run into a table or anything like that. And just sense your body. And just sensing your body enables you that the arms become light. And then, bring them a little bit towards behind, but still lift them. And that can create a feeling, oh, something is pulling me. And then allow the body to follow. Yes. And then return to your center. And keep this feeling of openness or greatness or alive. The awareness of, something carried me back. And then come forward again. And what we now try is that we connect the feeling of the head a little bit with this experience. You just start at your center. But then you feel your whole body, and through this you lift your arms. And then just bring your arms back a little bit. And now lean your head a little bit into this space. And then let it pull yourself backwards, very carefully. And then let go. And return. And to go forward, just have your hands close to each other and really make a small gesture forwards. Connect, look into your hands. I'm here when you go forward. Really have eye contact with your hands. And then leaning your head backwards doesn't do good to you, leave it away, because it's just for the moment. Afterwards, we do not bend the head backwards. It's just that we feel an openness towards behind. So it can help you, or it cannot help you. Try yourself. What we try is, we start at our center, I connect with the whole body. I feel my legs, my chest, my belly, my feet. And this brings my arms up. I bring them back. And this pulling, I feel everywhere in my back. And the feet feel it. And I follow this being pulled. And then I let go. I return to my center. My hands touch. I feel this touching. I bring my hands forward. I look into my hands. And I create this wish to walk forwards. And the body just follows it. Return to your center. Let go. Breathe. What we are looking for is that we address the upper system. The upper system has to do with the space behind. And we make it sensible, that the body can sense it through the whole body, and then it follows the lead of the upper system. And we just try to experience it. We can trust it, we can let go into it. We do not have to do anything. Arrive at your center. Breathe. Sense your whole body. Use a little bit your muscles if it helps to really carry your arms up. Bring them backwards, like big ears. And then wait until the whole body feels it. The back, the lower back, the legs. And then keep this slight pulling awake. And just stay in this, it's pulling me backwards. And then stop. Arrive at your heart. Connect your hands with each other, left and right. Bring it forward. Look into your hands. And walk forward again. Listening and seeing. And breathing in between. Breathe. Just remember this big space we've just felt behind us, around us. Open your arms. And then slowly make a beat gesture. Bring all these forces which embrace you around you. And just feel shelter. Maybe you even let your head go into this shelter. Yes. And just feel how much does good. Do you bend your head to the side? Do you keep it straight? No problem. And then just let go your arms downwards, and while you do it, try to sense when does it feel good to take my head straight again. Breathe. And the head should feel like a bird in its nest. You start at your heart because your heart and your ears still feel this big space. And sense the toes of your feet. And then bring this space around you. And create the shelter, and after a while you feel, I can just bring my head. And if you have headache, it's not so nice, but if you don't have headache, just practice, can I bring my head into the shelter? And arms and head are one, and the thighs have to be loose, no tension in the thighs, but still straight. And then let go and as carefully as possible lift your head, that you do not have the feeling you use your muscles to lift it. It's just because I let go, something is bringing it back again. And breathe. And now, and please do it only as much as it feels good for you, we also bend our legs while we do it. We bring as much elasticity and letting go experience into our lower system. While we do this creation of the B gesture and protecting the head. And we feel the space which we had felt when we were walking backwards. We create this shelter, and while we do it, the legs also form, let go, become round, everything starts to feel round, and I go down. And please don't go further down, that feels good for you. And try to have your head in the shelter of the hand. And then let your hands slowly go down. And you stand up, but you try to leave everything down there. Nothing comes up again. Maybe you use even your fingers to say to stay down there. You can lift down there. And you do not know why, but after a while, and it can take a minute, your head is straight again. And breathe. So if you get headache from this exercise, do not continue. Try how small, how much. It's only an indication perhaps you do into this direction, and you do not enter any ugly or awkward sensation, please. Yeah? Because the real eurythmy takes place without nearly outer movement. You can do everything just with invisible limbs if you want to. We do it one more time and then try to have the feeling that when you are down there, to really have the feeling it's a big head down there, round head. And then you leave this head down there, and like a sprout, you come up. And that's a new head up there. It's nearly no head. You don't even know what it is up there. One more time. And the limbs, the lower system becomes round, soft, digestive in a way. You remember the space which we experienced when we walked backwards. You do this sheltering, and while you do it, the legs let go, and you find a nice position for your head, and you find out yourself, what does it need to have the feeling, the other head. It's not just a bowl, it's a head. I can feel the bones of this skull. And once you had it, slowly you let go, very slowly, you come up, and please do everything that everything stays down there. Only the forces of youth, of growth, of youngness come. Everything old stays down there. And you're very careful not to put up on your shoulders a new head. No. You just feel something is creating uprightness, and on my shoulders there's also something. But I'm not sure if it's a head. But it's nice to stand there, to have this feeling of connection of my hands with the spheres down there. You breathe. You say thank you to yourself. And sit down. take along with what you have been doing and do it very carefully, because we were practicing movements which move a lot in your body. How does it feel now? How do you experience the spheres around your head? How do you experience the spheres around your neck? How to experience your chest, the bones of your chest. When you compare these sensations with how do you experience your lower body and your legs, and you take both in your look at both. What kind of interplay starts to come into being? And again, how to experience the spheres around your head. And when you move it slowly, is it embedded? Or does it feel very bony? Everything is okay, just develop interest in some sort of conversation with this part in relation to your lower parts. How does your body feel now?